Oh, Islanders, we all have those friends, those wild and crazy friends, those friends who, at one point or another, or multiple times in their lives, they've had arrest warrants. But have you ever heard of a cruise ship having an arrest warrant? An arrest warrant being issued and trying to be served on literally a cruise ship. And what gets crazier is the cruise ship says, I'm not coming back to the United States. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo. You can't get me. That's the cruise news today. Let's talk about this different and crazy and wild cruise news right here on Island Time. A big happy Saturday to all you Islanders. I hope your weekend is off to a great start. Welcome to the show. We are right here on Island Time. I am your host, Derek, and we're all going to spend some time together right now in the islands, but I am so looking forward to tomorrow night, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time. The whole community, we're having an island meeting at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time as we go live and have a blast together. Please plan to join us. The easiest way to do that is to hit subscribe, ring the bell, so you'll receive a notification when we go live. Please plan to join us. A special shout out also to my spread shop. The link to my spread shop is in the description of this video, but I just got some fresh swag in for my cruise next month, and I've seen you guys on the Facebook page with your sweatshirts and hoodies and pants. I know it's getting cold, and we have Island Time swag for whatever your need is. Whether you are going on your cruise, you're staying at home, you can be part of this community and wear your swag wherever you want to wear it. Let's get to the cruise news. The Carnival Horizon, I have to mention this, the Carnival Horizon is back in Miami today after she had propulsion issues. A couple of months ago, she had to go to Italy to get those repairs. She is back and sailing with paying passengers today. While she was in her dry dock, she got the new livery as well, the beautiful blue and red, and she's back in Miami. We cannot wait to sail her July the 23rd. There's a big group of us going, and I hope that more Islanders continue to book that cruise. We're going to have a blast. I cannot wait. She's going on an 8-day Southern itinerary. That's the same itinerary we're going on July 23rd, and it's great to see her back. Now, let's talk about this, because this is a weird story. Literally, there's an arrest warrant out for a cruise ship. Never heard of it, although it has happened. Matter of fact, it has happened with Carnival Cruise Line before. Carnival Triumph had an arrest warrant out after the Costa Concordia in 2012. There was some legality things there, and the Carnival Triumph actually had an arrest warrant out, and that was cleared up by government officials in Galveston. But this is not the first time it's happened, but this is kind of unique. Crystal Cruises has had issues all week. Its parent company, Genting Hong Kong, announced, hey, we don't have money. We're going to have to apply for bankruptcy, and Crystal Cruises, as a result, has said, hey, we're going to have to pause operations until April, and that was bad news in itself. But the bad news continues for Crystal Cruises, as a Miami court has issued a warrant for the arrest of the Crystal Symphony. You heard that right. An arrest warrant has been issued for the cruise ship Crystal Symphony. The fuel supplier filed a lawsuit in Miami claiming that there's unpaid bills, that Crystal Cruise Line has not paid their fueling bills recently and dating back. The unpaid fuel on the Crystal Serenity dates back to late 2021, but this fueling company also claims that the cruise line has not paid various fuel bills for a great number of years, dating back even to 2017. And so now they filed for bankruptcy. The fuel supplier is worried, hey, maybe we're not going to get this. They say that the total claims are $1.2 million against the Crystal Symphony, $2.1 million against Crystal Cruises, and $1.3 million against Star Cruises, which is another cruise line on that entity. So you've got millions of dollars tied up here. The fuel supplier says, oh my gosh, they're filing for bankruptcy. There's a shortage of money, but we want ours. So they're pressing forward with legal action. And listen to this. This is what happens, okay? On Thursday, U.S. District Judge Darren Gales ordered that the court issue a warrant for the arrest of the Crystal Symphony. Okay, so arrest warrant has been issued for the Crystal Symphony, and of course, Crystal Cruises knows about it. The Symphony is cruising. Thursday, when this happens, it's cruising. Friday, it's cruising. There's people on board this cruise ship. They don't want to come back to the United States. So the ship was supposed to dock in Miami this weekend, where I would assume they would serve this arrest warrant. But instead, it's ending its current cruise in the Bahamas. It said, we're not going back to the United States. We're actually going to go to the Bahamas. They're actually going to end in Bimini as opposed to Miami. And they've sent a letter to guests on board saying, hey, here's what's going on here. And they're going to shuttle back, literally using shuttles from Bimini to Fort Lauderdale, using these ferries back to Fort Lauderdale. And they're going to pay for transportation for passengers to both the Miami airport and Fort Lauderdale airport, so that passengers aren't out money. But literally, they're going to ferry them back, pay for them to go to the airport, and they're going to leave their cruise ship in the Bahamas and say, you can't get me. Okay, it's a crazy, crazy story. I have no clue how it's going to end, but we're going to keep our eyes on it. That's the cruise news for today. We cannot wait to interact with you tomorrow night, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Go Bucks, okay? Rooting for the Bucks. Of course, they play tomorrow. We'll see how the Titans do today. We'll see how the Packers do today. Joy, I know you're rooting for the Packers. I hope all of you have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you tomorrow right here on Island Time.